Good morning and welcome to the swearing-in ceremony of the 58th Chief of the Los Angeles Police Department. We welcome family members and friends to witness the swearing-in of Chief Dominic Choi. Please stand for the presentation of colors and remain standing for the national anthem to be performed by Officer Abby Carr. This will be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
On guard, attention. Carry. Color. Forward. March. Left. Go left. March time. March. Go left. Go left. On guard. Halt. Left. Face. Present. Point.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Please place your hand over your heart for the Pledge of Allegiance. Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On guard. Court. Court. Right. Feet. Forward. March. Go left. Go left. Go left. Right. Left. Go left. Go left. Go left. Right. Left. Go left. Go left. Go left. Right. Left.
To begin our ceremonies, please welcome to the podium the President of the Los Angeles Police Commission, Errol G. Southers.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining us for this historic moment. It seems like this department makes history quite regularly. I'm honored and privileged to be here today for the swearing in of the 58th Chief Dominic Choi. And I'll just have you know that with the retirement of Chief Moore, and by the way, in my 44 years living in this city, I had never heard of the gauntlet and had the honor and privilege of participating in the gauntlet yesterday when Chief Moore departed the station in uniform for the last time, and it certainly was a very moving and deserving tribute. And with that, I'll have you know that in the last several weeks, we went through a very rigorous process with some outstanding candidates, and on behalf of my fellow commissioners, we unanimously voted in Dominic Choi to be the interim chief, and we're very We think he's the right person at the right time and will do the right job, and we're very, very, very excited about working with him. So with that, I'd like to introduce Council President Paul Krikorian. He's the 26th president of the Los Angeles City Council. He has represented the 2nd District for the last 14 years, served in the State Assembly for the 43rd District. And it's interesting how much Mayor Bass, Chief Choi, and President Krikorian have in common. They're all born in Los Angeles. What's also interesting is that they're all first. Mayor Bass being the first woman to be elected mayor of the city of Los Angeles, Chief Choi, of course, being the first Asian American to serve as the chief of the Los Angeles Police Department, and President Krikorian being the first Armenian to be elected to the office in the city of Los Angeles. But I would be remiss if I didn't mention they also have something in common, coincidentally. And I served in the intelligence community for many years, and what they say about coincidence in the intelligence community is it takes a lot of planning. They all happen to be graduates of the University of Southern California. So with that, I bring to the podium President Paul Krikorian.
Thank you so much, President Suthers. It's a privilege to be with you. And, you know, I'm getting pretty close to the end of my time as well. So I want my colleagues on the council to remember this idea of the gauntlet. I like that. Except we run the gauntlet every day in the city council. So it is such a great privilege for me to be able to be here to share this great moment with you. And President Suthers, I want to congratulate you and the entire commission and, of course, Mayor Bass on an inspired choice in selecting Dominic Choi to lead this department at a time of extraordinary transition and change, both for the department and our entire city. The challenges are immense, but they always are in this department and in the city. And it may feel as though this is a time of great tumult and change. It is, but that's part of the job. And that's part of the job for the police department. It's part of the job for those of us who are in elected office. But I want to make sure that as we recognize that time of transition, we also recognize that this is a time of incredible upward trajectory for the Los Angeles Police Department. This is a time when crime is significantly down, when reforms are, nation-leading reforms are taking place in the Los Angeles Police Department. The culture of the department is changing. The diversity of this department is changing, all for the positive. And as we reflect on that, I think it's also important to reflect on the fact that even though sometimes it may not feel like it to those of you who wear the uniform, when you hear the loud voices, please know this city supports the Los Angeles Police Department. And under Chief Choi's leadership, I'm confident that that upward trajectory is going to continue. We have a great challenge now with recruitment, as does every department in the nation. But as this upward trajectory continues, I'm confident that young people seeing the opportunity to serve this city and seeing the opportunity to serve the public and public safety will see the Los Angeles Police Department as a great place to work. And we'll be addressing that challenge as well. So Chief Choi, it's always been my great pleasure to work with you. In Foothill, as you've addressed homelessness, the biggest challenge we have in this nation, with a sense of effectiveness and humanity at the same time, as you've led operations, as chief of staff to the chief, in every respect, you've made this department proud, and I'm sure you'll continue to in your next position. So congratulations.
Thank you, Commissioner Suthers and Councilmember Krikorian. Our next two speakers, as Commissioner Suthers said, represent firsts in terms of Los Angeles history. Our mayor is the first second African-American mayor to hold this esteemed office. The first was an LAPD lieutenant, Tom Bradley, and the first female to hold this esteemed office. Let's see. Yes, our new chief will be the first Asian American to lead this department. To swear in Assistant Chief Dominic Choi as LAPD's interim chief of police, please welcome the Honorable Mayor Karen Bass.
Thank you. Good morning, Good morning, everyone. This is a wonderful way to spend a Friday, to be a part of history. A first for me, being mayor for a short period of time, and to have this honor is incredible. I want to thank Dr. Suthers and President Krikorian for your words, and thank you all for being here today. The number one job of mayor is to keep Angelenos safe, and it is my honor to be here today as we swear in Dominic Choi as Interim Chief of Police as we work to do just that, keep Los Angeles safe. Interim Chief Choi's journey of accomplishments began in 2002 when he earned promotion to sergeant at 77th Street Station, serving as a field supervisor. In 2009, he further advanced to the role of lieutenant, taking on the responsibility of watch commander in the Southwest area. His ascent continued in December 2017 with a promotion to commander, where he was assigned to Operations Central Bureau. Interim Chief Choi also served as the department's homeless coordinator until July 2019. His leadership journey continued in January 2021 when he was appointed as the director of the Office of Support Services with oversight of the Administrative Services Bureau, Training Bureau, Behavioral Sciences Center, and Critical Incident Review Division. That's a lot of jobs. Interim Choi will work to provide steady leadership in the coming months as we work to increase recruitment and retention against national trends. And I do believe you serving in this role is going to help to inspire Angelenos and other people from around the country to come join the Los Angeles Police Department. In my conversations with you, I was drawn to your selfless service. I asked you why you didn't want to be the permanent chief. And you said it wasn't about titles, it was about service. To me, that is exactly what we need in a leader. But before I call you up here, I just want to make sure that the historic nature of what is about to happen is not lost on anyone. Interim Chief Choi made history in 2021 by becoming the first Korean American to attain the position of deputy chief within the LAPD. Today, with the oath I'm about to administer, Chief Choi will become the first Korean American to ever lead a major city police department in this country. How's that for a little pressure? I think I know a little bit about that pressure. As I laid out before, it is Interim Chief Choi's record of service that has brought us to this point, and it is his record of service that reinforces to me that you will lead the department with stability and vigilance as we all work together to keep Angelenos safe. I had the honor and opportunity of working with you on several occasions over this last year, and that was what led me to really want to see you ascend to this position. So with that, will you join me up here so I can administer the oath? Chief Choi. I, Dominic Choi,
I, Dominic Choi,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Charter of the City of Los Angeles,
and the Charter of the City of Los Angeles,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of Interim Chief of Police
the duties of Interim Chief of Police
for the City of Los Angeles
for the City of Los Angeles
according to the best of my abilities.
according to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations, Chief.
Thank you very much.
Like the way that
I'm going to invite his father up to pin.
Oh, okay, okay.
Now, in keeping with the LAPD tradition of stressing the importance of family, I'd like to invite Chief Choi's father, Joseph Choi, up to pin the badge on the new chief. Ladies and gentlemen, the 58th Chief of the Los Angeles Police Department, Dominic Choi.
Wow. Well, good morning, everybody. You know, my comments today are really that of thanks and gratitude. So first of all, I appreciate everyone being here today to celebrate this moment with my family and myself. But you know, for me, today marks more than just a personal achievement. It symbolizes the progress that we're making towards a more inclusive and representative law enforcement agency. It speaks volumes about the diversity that this city has, the vibrance and the dynamics that we all know it to be. And as we celebrate this milestone, let us recognize that our differences are our strength. I know that's cliche, but it's absolutely true. We learn from one another every day, every moment, and we need to really value and cherish those moments. It's not just about breaking barriers, you know. So the first Korean American or API is achieved. That's great, and I'm proud of it, and I'm proud of my heritage. But it's really about building bridges. It's about this great department and this great city and the direction that we are leading this nation in. So I'd like to start by saying thank you to Mayor Bass, to the Police Commission, for having the confidence and trust in me to lead this organization. I think it's the greatest in the nation and also in the world. And I'm honored and humbled for this opportunity. I look forward to working closely with you to make this place a safer city. And I also want to add thank you so much for all the council members for being here today and supporting. And I will absolutely work closely with all of you and point this department in the right direction. To the men and women of the Los Angeles Police Department, both sworn and civilian, thank you so much for being here. You guys are the ones that make this organization the best in the world, not me or not the head of this organization. It's what you guys do every day. You guys are leaders and outstanding ones. Your hard work, your dedication, the initiatives you push forward, your compassion of doing the job, they don't go unnoticed. I see what you guys do every day, and I appreciate that. Know that your work is valued and appreciated, and thank you for all that you guys do. Let's see, is Chief Moore here? Oh, there he is. I'm sorry. I don't have my glasses on. So, you know, so since my appointment or the announcement of me being interim chief, I've been asked so many times, are you ready for this job? You know, are you ready? Can you take it over? And, you know, obviously I've had time to reflect and think about that. And one thing kept jumping out at me, you know, my experience on the job, my different roles that I've played. But the thing that kept coming back to me was that I learned so much from this man, Chief Michael Moore. You know, the way you handled the most challenging situations that this city has faced in law enforcement that I can remember. You did everything with poise and grace and integrity. The way you always took the high road on every decision you made, even though it would have been much, well, let's say, it probably would have felt better to take the low road. You always took the high road. So I've learned a lot from you. You pushed me to be my best. You gave me opportunities to learn and develop my trade. And because of that, because of your guidance, your counsel, and your leadership, I can confidently say to all of you that, yes, I am ready for this job. And to my friends that are here today and to my family, thank you for always being there to support me, to encourage me, and to keep me grounded. The effort you took to be here today means the world to me, and each of you have a special place in my life. There's too many stories to talk about, so I'm not going to do that. But please know that I'm forever grateful for all your love and friendship. And finally, specifically to my wife, to my parents, to my kids, thank you for the unconditional love and support that you've given me. You've given me the time and the focus to focus on this job and serve this city. You've seen me at my best, you've seen me at my worst, but you've always encouraged me, challenged me, and at times scolded me. But most of all, you let me be me and do the things that I want to do, and I'm grateful for that. So thank you. And just in closing, I want to express my deepest appreciation for the trust that all of you have placed in me. I'm excited about the journey ahead. I'm ready to work tirelessly to uphold the values of this city and the Los Angeles Police Department. Thank you all for being here.